Hello and welcome back to my channel, Checks Captures Threads. Today's video is game 40 of the rapid increase. So, 1886, can we get, it'll probably be around 1890 something. I don't think we'll be gaining the full up to 1900, but hopefully we can get close. Let's start. So, we are going to be playing, whoa, a 1944. A little bit of, that's definitely a highest played yet, so this is going to be a bit of a fun one. We're going to get the exchanged French here. Just going to play our classic, probably these two. Definitely one of my favourite ideas actually at the moment. I'm going to play this first. I know this always has some tricky business that we've been having, especially now, but very similar ideas right now. We could actually castle first, but I like getting the bishop out, so we're going to do this. I will expect that. Oh, okay, no. This actually gives us just a second just to play this and think about these two ideas. Yeah, so he plays the pin. We're just going to castle. All good there. Nothing too bad. Now this is okay. Now we had this in a previous game. I can't remember what game this was, but we actually had this, and this was a blunder, if I'm correct, because I can literally just capture. I swear I can literally just win this. And the reason being is if you take... Yeah, I mean, I just take here now. Now, okay, that move is a... Okay, so I have a few ideas here. Now, my first idea actually, my first idea was take, and just takes, we've double pawned it. Okay, this check though looks really good. Check now has to go there, and now we can probably just take here, attack this knight. This knight has to go somewhere. Maybe just gets trapped though. I don't know whether that is the play or not. Just feels like a very peculiar move. I feel like that check's really good. Maybe I don't go for the pawn. And maybe I try and just attack here. Or do I just push now, maybe? Yeah, I think we actually... I know... but then if he does that... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. If I push there, then he's got that. So, I think... We're going to play check. We're going to play check. Now, we've got to see what he's going to play. I would be very... Yeah, you can't play that. That's good to see. I would love there to be a sacrifice here. Just don't think there is. After this, he can't play this because this is loose. So this would have to move. And then we might be able to get that. But then he's got this, which is a bit scary. I mean, I know it's protected, but I think we're going to give it a go. He can always try and win it back later on with this idea. But also, the actual other thing, actually, I've just realised is after he moves this knight, we can actually just take this rook. Because after we take, he takes, we take, and he captures. Weirdly enough, this is actually a trade for a rook and a bishop here. Because he's also given up his queen here. And we're actually just going to be losing out a little bit here. So we can actually take now. And he can't move his queen into any other spot. So that is going to be us already up 4 points of material. This huge, absolutely amazing straight away. Now, do we carry this? I think we got to keep this here. I feel like the knight here wouldn't work. So I think we just got to go back and try and get that square now. Everything here's fine. Everything's all good. And now we can even afford to do that trade-off there. Just a simple push the pawn here. Nothing too wrong with that. Okay. Push, take. That's perfectly fine. I mean, it could come there, which I really don't like, to be fair. But all we got to do really is protect this. We don't actually have to... I could play this knight move. I quite like that, because if we play that and he pushes, we just take, and then we could do this whole business. So, yeah, I like that. I don't think any of this is bad. It doesn't really do anything. Now we just got to try and trade. That is the main aim here. Trade the pieces. So now I actually think push here is incredibly good, because now he's not got this square here. So it probably looks like a trade. You'd have to come back here otherwise. I think that looks solid. He could come here, but I'm not too worried about that. I can always play this. I'd probably play the other rook. I could even allow it, actually. I might even allow it. I feel like we push his pawn. He plays that, but after this, take, he has got that pawn. But I could probably just come back and then win this. So, again, nothing too bad about that. Unless we actually just want to bring the bishop back here. Don't really like that square. We're going to just push. If we push, we leave this. Okay, let's not do that. Can we stop this square? We can just bring the rook here, but then I don't really like that going there. Not the nicest piece right now, is it? So, don't like that because you can just take. I guess if he goes there, we can just play rook up here. That's not too bad. And to be fair, yeah, I mean, after this, if we played this, where can he actually go? I mean, he can go there, but after this, I think he's trapped. Maybe he can come back here. We'll just probably do a swap off there, because that's 2 pieces for a rook. So, not too bad at all here. But, an incredible start. I said about how that early opening, people do that a lot by the looks of things, and it's just, it doesn't work. That's the issue. It does not work. Because you win that pawn, and you look at, as we saw there, as I was finally able to see, I must have not saw that whole thing, because I guess that F3 push was a bit strange. But only 2 minutes low on time, and if we do win this, we are sadly 1899. That's a real stab in the wound there. It's not, obviously sadly not the 1900, but if we do win this, we would have beaten a 1944. That would be quite good for now. But yeah, hopefully we can go over this, and hopefully I don't now blunder the whole game up here. But yeah, I think the trouble now is going to be these 2 pieces. This rook, obviously. This bishop doesn't really cause me threats yet. I feel like later on it might. Now, that's a nice idea, but where's the execution here? I mean, I don't mind if I play this and I get double pawned. I mean, again, I'm getting stuff off the board. That's what I want. But do I just go back and play this move, which looks really good? But if I do that, he can now play this, and I have to go all the way back, and it isn't really that nice. I could go up here, actually. Then if it goes back, I could go there. It's not really what I want. I could go back here. That's really risky because I don't like the idea of that fork. So I'm going to play this. And the reason this move is actually quite nice, it stops, not that. This, which is actually really good. And technically an outpost. That's a nice idea. He's looking at this. I think now we've got to push. I think now is the right time to push. I don't know where this knight can go. Probably back here. It might be looking at getting a... Okay, it might be looking at trying to get multiple things there, maybe. Yeah. I wouldn't mind if it just wins a pawn, but I might just actually play this. Or, actually, I might just play this move first. I don't want to get into any little thing yet. We don't need to attack stuff. That's the main thing. I don't need to get into this. Now, actually, I'm just thinking, I don't know why I haven't thought of this. I literally have this move, forking both of these. I think I've got to play it. I mean, now this is really... We've got to just get those off the board. Now we can... Oh, I've done it again. Can win these pawns. And, yeah, I mean, if we win this, he wins that. Maybe not, because I can't play this still because of this. That's why I feel like f6 probably was the right idea. I might have made the wrong move. Still think I could push here, though. If it goes there, again, I've got this. So, let's do that now. I wouldn't think he goes... I think he's just going to retreat, which gives us, actually, tempo to push. Here now does give him that move. But that move's not too bad, is it? Because he's just going to have this, and again, it's the same thing. So, we can just push here. All on black squares as well. Makes this worse. So, again, we're adding huge potential here. And now the question actually here is, do we take this pawn, or after this moves, if it moves to here, we can actually play a pin move now. So if it was to play that knight to d6, we can actually take. I'd much prefer that. Try and just trade this off, and if he does that, there is a huge mistake incoming. And as you see, he does stop that. Now I do think this move, we now get the 7th rank, which is huge. We need to attack with the rooks. This rook doing nothing right now. That's our advantage, actually, at this point in time. This bishop really the only thing doing stuff. Now, we just got to make sure this bishop turns to be quite useless. And I could have traded this off, but I do feel like this adds a little bit more aggression here, as you can see. We can take... Sorry, not take. We can actually play check here. I don't think he's attacking anything. So he can just nicely win a pawn, but it's not going to matter, as he's just going to resign. This is quite clear win. If I just turn on the analysis from here, I'm probably about... Yeah, I'm 5 points up. Hopefully I don't miss anything then. What's the best move on the board? Rook takes c2. Yeah, as we would have said. And I'm up 5 points of material. So this is quite simply, he's got nothing. And we have beaten definitely our highest rated. And that is going to be, sadly, 1899. Very close now. 93.1% accuracy. No main accuracies, no mistakes, no misses, and no blunders. This could be my best game yet. So, actually, a very good. Let's go for it. So, we had e4, e6, d4, d5, as per usual. We know how I play this. We play c6. We get bishop d3. We carry on the same. Bishop e6, my favourite type. I don't know why I play this so much. I just love having this idea. I know it's probably not the best to play, but it definitely gives me that sort of, able to play like this. And as I said, I knew that this was a blunder from our previous game. I really can't remember. It was a real time ago now. But I remember this happening, and I did do it right, I think. But I got I got the next part wrong, if I'm correct. And this was just a mistake. And this is what gave us this whole thing. And luckily I realised towards the end that now this is just completely winning. 4.5 points up from here. And I actually played quite solid. No inaccuracies, which I find I'm always playing inaccuracies. So finding all of these moves, actually, I think this is definitely best game of the rapid increase so far. Definitely a very good win. And proudly, we can say we are now one game off, probably even a draw off, from getting 1900. So hopefully we can carry that on. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. So thank you and bye bye.